to find some place that served me food. Everything was closed, so I went all over the city in full cosplay. Nobody directly asked, I just got a lot of yells and whistles. What did we do that day? It wasn't
What else did we do that day?
Oh, it was Snape, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, because I know it wasn't that bad, I just got yelled at. Oh no, it wasn't Snape, it was a different movie. I don't remember. It was a composite of a bunch of cosplay, but I looked, because I was so hungry, I just sort of threw on something and was just like, I'm going to get something to eat. I walked out the door, and I came back and ordered $50 room service.
Yeah. We actually get that a lot. A lot of people don't know that there's a convention going on, and conventions in Canada and the US are held in like central areas. So yeah, a lot of people ask us what's going on, and we'll just explain it's a comic book convention because it's easier for people to understand than anime convention.
And a lot of people ask for our picture, oddly enough. We were at Anime Evolution, which used to be in Vancouver, and we were at a food court, and I was in Kuja. Oh, my freaking story started with Kuja. And this family came over and asked if they could take a picture with her, Scarlett, and Miss Kuja. And we were just like, alright. Little girl comes over. Mind you, I have a crotch piece on and bare legs. She comes over, and she hugs me right on and it's right there. And it's just around like that, so her face is both right there. Horrified. I mean, her parents didn't say anything, she didn't say anything, so it's like, I don't know, I often think when you're in cosplay, you think you look more out of place than you actually are. Unless you're just totally immune to it and you just walk around and just like, hey! I mean, I played a cosplay in one of my classes. Like, I went to class to do a presentation at a cosplay because it was on Japanese anime, manga, and cosplay. My teacher loved it. I'm pretty sure the only reason I got an A is because I was in cosplay. She asked me if she could borrow my costume for her son. So, I've never encountered anything bad, though.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Random shows like Freaks, and it's not Halloween.
Yeah.
But you get used to that.
We were cosplaying on Father's Day as Halloween Town Kingdom Hearts. And a grown woman, walked by and asked us, well, what are you guys dressed up as? And without thinking, I was just like, it's Father's Day. Don't you know?
Any tips for people starting out in cosplay?
Tips and tricks. I always usually answer this question the same way. Just have fun. I know it's not really like helpful advice, but a lot of people take cosplay really seriously. I know when we first started out, we were kind of like that. It was just like, oh my god, we have to be perfect and we have to be like the best ever. But it ruined cosplay for us. It was just like it wasn't fun, and we were stressed out. So, don't let the drama and all that to get to you. Just have fun and goof off.
Well, I mean, with cosplay, no one can ever be the best.
Yeah.
I mean, it's art. It's all about perception, right? I mean, like, this argument always comes up, and I've always found it really stupid, because people will, be like, oh, that's Zelda. Although you're not a full cosplayer right now, so you're a bad example.
I'm the best Zelda ever. What are you talking about?
You're like that Link, like my costume sucks, but that's beside the point. That Link has, like their gloves are too short or something. It's just tiny little details, and of course, then they look at like the person who's saying at their costume and just like see the tiny little details that are missing in their costume. So I mean, it's all about perception, and because it's art, right? I mean, everyone likes different kinds of art and music as well. Everyone likes different types of music. So I mean, just don't worry about being the best, because A, you never will be, because that's possible, and B, even if you are, loads of people will disagree. And I mean, generally just try to get someone to teach you basic sewing. Just how do I sew a pair of pants? How do I sew a shirt? That's all I know how to sew, and that gets me through everything. You just alter things. I don't even use patterns. You just, I mean, you don't even have to take lessons. Just get someone to teach you the basics, and you can just go from there. And it takes a while. There's a huge learning curve, but just the basics. Also, make sure you order your wig ahead of time. The Lord knows
Even over a month.
Yeah.
I ordered my wigs for Fanime, like I think it was 2 months in advance, and I didn't get them. So, yeah. So I had to go and buy like $60, $70 wigs the day before we left, and yeah, it was pretty annoying.
And if you're buying, I'll go over, there's another panel where I go over this in more detail. If you're buying your cosplays online, which is totally cool, make sure that the buyer you're buying from is one that comes with some sort of either recommendation or some sort of, like, just make sure that they're legit. Because I've seen people...
Check the feedback.
Check the feedback. Because I've seen people get costumes that are just like, honest to God, falling apart at the seams. Or like the Link hat is like this little like gnome hat thing. So, I mean, you just never know what you're going to get, so just make sure you do your research.
How long does it usually take to edit videos?
A couple hours at most. Yeah, it depends on the complexity of the skit or the CMV, but I'm pretty sure all of my CMVs have taken a couple of hours at most to edit.
And skits take like
Skits,
several minutes.
It's just like put in a transition. Yeah. We don't do a lot of really complicated stuff. Oh, yeah. So I know a lot of people like Jen from Parlay. Their videos are like really edited, and I know it takes them quite some time, like a couple of days to do it. But I just don't have the patience to do that. So.
Anyone who's new to anime and manga, what ones would you recommend for them to start reading and watching?
Full Metal Panic.
Sorry?
Full Metal Panic. It is the best anime series I've ever seen in my life. Aside from that, a lot of the quote-unquote fandom ones, just watch a few episodes, you don't like it. But, whenever I see something pop up and it's popular, I always try to give it a try just to see what everyone's on about, because you're going to be hearing a lot of it. Walking around cons, people are going to expect you to know what's going on. So, yeah, and also manga, you asked?
Sorry? Yeah.
Manga? It's a good manga. Skip Beat's really good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither. Okay.
Recommendations for me, well, I love Sailor Moon. The Japanese only, the dub.
That's so funny.
Okay, yeah. Watch the dub after the Japanese because it's a completely different show. And I really like Code Geass. And manga, High School Debut is a good one. Full Metal Alchemist is amazing. And I don't know, I think that's my top ones.
I'm really picky about Oran High School Host Club. Thank you for reminding me directly. That is, to this day, still one of the animes that I've watched fastest and in full. If I get frustrated watching something, I will skip through the boring parts. Naruto, I skipped a lot of Naruto. There's a whole middle chunk in there where I have no idea what went on. Fillers, I can't deal with it.
What's the favorite cosplay you've done, and why is it your favorite?
Favorite cosplay? I hate this question. Okay, I'm gonna probably name a few because I just honestly can't decide. I love being Sora from Kingdom Hearts because I can just be bouncy and have fun. And yeah, I don't drink coffee because I actually am not supposed to for health reasons. But I had my first cup of coffee like in a year maybe. when we were at a convention because we stayed up really late, and I was dressed as Sora, and I really don't remember that day. I was so wired. Apparently, I at one point was on the floor, and okay, I was rolling around. I don't remember that. But I was grabbing his leg. He was dressed as Riku, and I was just like shaking on his leg. So yeah, Sora is really fun for me to be, and I really like dressing up as the Sailor Scouts because I mean I love that series. So like Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, Venus, and Neptune are the ones I've done. And is that it? I don't know. Oh yeah, Yuna. Yuna was what I consider my first real cosplay, because I don't like counting Kagome.
I love it.
No, it was so bad. But yeah, so I really like dressing as Yuna, and I plan to cosplay her a lot more. So.
And I really like the Final Fantasy outfits, so Tidus is probably up there. I don't have a special attachment to the character. However, it's just, I really like the look of Final Fantasy outfits, and I mean, Tidus is one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. I'd also say Sora as well. I don't have a Sora costume, it's her costume, but I really enjoyed wearing it. I mean, Link has been one of my favorite characters, but I can't say it's my favorite costume, simply because I'm not remotely happy with it right now. I still need to build on it. Naruto as well, because it's the only costume that I look at and I say that I'm 100% accurate, or no, I'm 100% accurate. I'm 100% happy with how that costume is right now. It's my only quote-unquote completed cosplay because I don't think there's anything else I can, with my skill level, do to it. So for that reason I like it. What else have I even done? Howl I like, I haven't done that one yet, so maybe I don't like it. But I like it simply because when I was making it, I tried out some new techniques, and I went sort of outside my usual, cut out fabric and glue it on something motif of doing things. What else have I even done? Black Star, because, well, I don't like cosplay Black Star. I did, however, like the wig, because it was invincible. I'm sad I had to sell that. Oh, I didn't have to sell that wig, but I did sell that wig. And I wanted to take it to an amusement park and try to kill it, because that wig was invincible. I like cosplays for parts of them that I'm really proud of or I find funny. Although right now, I'd say my all-time favorite cosplay right now that I'm happy with is Peter Pan. However, I'm still not happy with it. I'm sorry.
Have you ever punched a man in the face?
Define man.
Let's go with human.
Human. I've definitely punched a human in the face. I punched my friend Chelsea in the face at work all the time, on the floor while we're making drinks. I'll just turn around and punch her in the face. Or near in the face because she's really short. That's a relationship. I'm sure I've punched Courtney one time or another. Apparently I punched someone a while ago. However, I was drunk and I don't remember. I don't really punch people in the face. More like in the gut or something.
I don't think I have.
Sure you have.
Okay, I have.
Tell them that one time.
Well, one time.
Tell them that one time.
There was that one time when I punched someone in the face.
There we go. And you guys don't have to ask cosplay related questions here. It can be like any, this is our general panel. Two.
Oh, we have lots of time, okay.
I don't think you asked a question yet.
This is amazing that how selfish, but could you please wish me a happy birthday for Monday?
Happy birthday on Monday? Let's sing. Can everybody help us sing?
Okay, what's your name?
Crystal.
Crystal. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Crystal. Happy birthday to you.
I hope you have a cake and everything.
go get you one. Cake in our kitchen. The man throwing up his guts.
What happened?
What's the